Hi and welcome to the 2016 Edexcel IGCSE ICT walkthrough. In this examination, I'll be going through the 2016 examination paper. And just a bit of a summary. This is 3 hours long. You will get your exam files, which there's an images folder and several files as well. And you'll need to do them in order. If we go to page 3, we'll see some instructions for candidates. This is your job to read those instructions because your invigilator will not tell you or will not read this through. You will have to do this yourself. It's your responsibility. There are 5 activities to complete and you have to do each one in order. There's a recommended time for each activity, and you need to make sure you put your name and task number on every single printout when you're printing it, and save as you go along. There are 5 activities, all of which must be completed. You can't just do activity 1 and then say, that's it. You must do them all. It tells you the files you need and the marks. And every single activity involves word processing software. Regardless of whether it's databases, spreadsheets, graphics, you have to use word processing software to evidence your work. There's a scenario that tells us some information about the company, the address, the telephone number, which you'll need later on. Task activity 1, using art, imaging, and graphic software. Martin has created a logo for the company. He has saved the logo as Terrier. Task AG1, open a new document using word processing software and put to enter task AG1, add your name in the footer and save as task AG1. So we'll open this up, insert, footer, and we'll put task AG1 on one side, delete the middle, and put our name and candidate details on the right. And we'll save this. It's very important to save it where you have all your files anyway. I think it means you can locate them very easily. Going back, it says insert the graphic Terrier into the document. So we'll find the file Terrier from images. Where's Terrier? There we are. And we'll drag him in and I'll make him smaller. Okay, so what do I need to do with Terrier? In document AG1, identify 2 aspects of the design that should be improved. Well, if this is his logo, I can see very clearly 2 aspects. 2 aspects that need to improve are. I'm just going to zoom this in so you can see as I'm doing this because it's not that clear. There we go. I'll put 2 bullet points. Well, one of the aspects is it's a photograph. It's too detailed. Okay. The logo is a photograph. So not simple enough for a logo. Too many colors and features. And the other one is that you can see the company name. Unless you look close, it's not very visible. The writing is not very clear. Okay, so that's that one done, I believe. If we go back, it says resave, do not print. So I just control S because I've already saved it. Next, it says open a suitable software package, which I've got paint.net. Create a new logo. It must be fit for purpose and include 1 suitable image from the images folder and Terrier Holiday Rentals as the word. So I'm going to open this image, file, open, and I'm going to find the image. I'm going to go resources, image. Let's have a look. I don't really like giraffe, but it says Terrier, and Terrier is a dog. So I'm going to choose dog here. And I need to put Terrier Holiday Rentals. So I'm going to add a new layer because this makes it easier to change. I'll add 36. I might change it to blue. And I'll say terrier, holiday, and on the line below put rentals. And I think I'm just going to center this as well and just move this over to this side there. Colours aren't that very contrasting. It's a white dog and a white background, so let's just make that a bit better. Get the fill pot. Let's choose a colour. I'm going to choose a nice little orangey, brown, yellow here. Oh dear. Just undo that. I was on the wrong layer there. Select the layer with the dog, click, and then we can colour in the dog. So it makes it a bit more noticeable, make it a bit more clearer there. And then going back, it tells us save it, save the logo as THR, paste it into the document. So save as, I'm going to save as THR. Always save it to JPEG, otherwise it won't work. That's very simple. And we want to make sure we do press OK and flatten it. And I'm going to drag this into my Word document. So just drag it in, just put it down. Right, so there we go. It's got a bullet point there, I don't like that. There we go, so that's the logo. It tells us, explain why your logo design is an improvement. Okay, well, firstly, this is an improvement on version 1 because, and I like sentences. It's always nice to write sentences. Because A, the writing is clear and kept separate to the picture. I have used contrasting colours between the background and the dog. The picture is a simple design, so easy to use on a logo. Very simple there. And finally it says resave and just print, so we just Control S and then Control P will print it. If I do need to see the colour, just go to printer setup and select colour here and it will print. I'm going to close that. Going next, it says open a new document using word processing software. You've got to get used to this. Word again. And it tells us to put our name and task AG2 in the footer. So we need to do this. Insert footer, task AG2. In the middle we delete. I need to have that as capital letter there. Bit OCD there. And at the top here I will change this to my candidate name and the candidate number, etc. And I'll save this as task AG2. Very simple. Save it each time because you'll have to come back to it later. So, just minimize this one. It tells us open the image house in a suitable software. So, going back to paint.net, file open. We want the file house. It says remove the house and telephone pole on the left of the gateway. So I choose the select. I go start from this side and select what I want to keep. So I don't want the house, so I'm going to keep that part. I don't want this house and the telephone pole. So image and crop. Then it tells us the gravel pile below the yellow rectangle. So again, I'm just going to select this, boom, all the way down. Image, crop. Then it says the tree on the right, which is this one here, because you're not going to be able to remove everything. I'd say remove that, and you'll have that rid of. And then it says as much of the sky as possible without cropping the mountain peak. So you're not actually getting rid of all the sky, you're just trying to get rid of as much. So We'll get rid of that there. Image, crop to selection. And then it tells us add the text THR for terrific holidays in the yellow square. So I choose a, I'm going to move me out of the way, add a new layer, choose the text tool. We need to change the font here, font size. I'm going to write THR for terrific. Is it capital letters? No, it isn't. Always get it right because I did that wrong last time. For terrific, and I'm going to put this on a new line, holidays, and just move that into the middle there. Boom. Okay, perfect. So that is my my thing here. Going down, it says save the image as holiday, paste a copy, and resave and print. So that should be easy enough. So I just need to save as holiday. Save it as a JPEG. Okay, flatten. I'm going to close it. Drag that into here. Boom. File, save, and of course, file and print. And that is task or activity 1. Okay, thank you very much for watching. Do hope you enjoyed this video, and I look forward to seeing you in activity 2.